Hello, we're going to talk about the engaging international relations and war politics. The globalization has always played an important role in international relations. Their main objective is the global integration. This is going to be through communication, transport, technology, commerce, science, culture, and investments. It aims to describe the immediate reality of a planetary society beyond boundaries, tariff barriers, ethnic difference, religions, creeds, political ideologies, and socioeconomic or cultural conditions. It is an attempt to make a world not divided, but generalized, in which most things are equal or mean the same. Deglobalization, it refers to the continual increase in worldwide economic, social, and cultural interactions that transcend the boundaries of states and which have significant political implications. Globalization is exemplified in the economic realm by the formation and accelerated growth of a global capitalist economy that increasingly disregards states' boundaries and makes economic self sufficiency virtually impossible. At this moment, I can say that we live in the era of increasing globalization, and people have ambivalent feelings about it. Globalization advocates point to the great gains for human welfare interactions among ourselves and liberty many of us enjoy. We have international actors, and these are a social group that they consider in the branch of decisions enacting effectively and significantly in those relations previously defined as a fundamental for the structuring and dynamics of a particular international society. The in these international actors, they are divided in four categories. The first one would be international organizations. Then it will be the non-governmental organizations. The I'm sorry. The first one will be the states, and then international organizations, then the non-governmental organizations, and the last one will be the individuals. The state, the state is always gonna look for their country to be safe. A state is the lead attempting to defend the physical security of the populations, ensures the economic welfare of its citizens, provides a focus for loyalty and identity, and it claims sovereignty. Now, the international organizations, this can be divided into groups. They can be international organizations bilateral or international organizations multilateral. The difference, well, bi bilateral there means there are going to be two nations involved. Multilateral, they can be more than three. Most of the organizations are of the international organizations are multilateral, and an example of them will be the United Nations, the European Union, and the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. The non-governmental organizations, these are transnational organizations that have an standing independent of governments, often with a diverse membership that works to fulfill specific political, social, or economic objectives. They are composed of private, non-state international actors that cut across national boundaries. In this regard, we identify four categories of non-governmental organizations of interest, importance that us in the study of international relations and war politics. These non-governmental categories are the private sector economic organization, the transnational non-governmental organizations, the humanitarian non-governmental organizations, and the non-state armed groups. The individuals, as the name say, it's just one person that can do a lot of things with no one behind him. It can do it by itself. Individuals certainly make the difference. We wish to emphasize, however, that while states, international organizations, and non-governmental organizations are viewed as the key actors in world politics, such entities are made up as flesh and blood human beings. At this moment, I can say an individual person that a name it would be the President Donald Trump. Actually, I'm not in favor of what he's doing, but he's a person that is doing things and people is following him. The security, the economic identity. Security is the basic survival and protection of the state, but also can refer to the individuals. We can say it is the basic survival, welfare, and protection of the state existing in an international system and a state characterized by self-help, each securing its own position of a global order and best it can. The economic is the production, distribution, and composition of goods and services. And the identity consists of the answer and the questions, who am I? May be associated with the state, religion, ethnicity, and have political implications.